All right, so hey guys, Beardicus here with a construction video of the Creality Ender 3 3D printer. Here are my instructions. I'm going to go through and try and follow it. It's probably going to be some cutting in this video. I've got a camera above me and I've got a camera to the side, so you can see all the angles there. And yeah, let's get cracking into it. So this 3D printer was sent out from Banggood. Links for it will be down in the description below. It's a fairly decent printer. It's got a really good size print bed. And yeah, I think it should deliver some fairly decent prints. Again, I haven't done a lot of research into the Creality Ender 3. I know there's a couple of different models. There's also bigger models of the Crealities. This one in particular though is fairly entry level, and I thought, well, if I was going to be spending money on a 3D printer again, which I haven't in quite some time, then how much money would I really want to spend on one? And yeah, this one sort of ticked the boxes for how much I would be willing to spend. That was one of the rods. Hopefully I didn't damage it. Doesn't look like I did. No, it should be good. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm unpacking the actual frame, the T-slot, or V-slot, whatever they want to call them. I'm not that good at talking while doing things, so if I do go quiet, I apologize. Like then, I'm not the best at thinking on my feet, so I would be really bad at being a Twitch gamer. I don't think anyone would stick around for too long watching my videos. All right, so the first step is getting the, let's see, these long bits here with the base. So what I'll do is I'll pull the base across, put those over there. So this is the base with all of its bits and pieces. So let's have a look here. We need some of the screws. I'll dump them out here for a second just so I can see what I've got. That looks really dangerous. I think that might be a thing to clear the nozzle. So I'll leave that over there. I don't want it to stab myself with it. So what I need is the M5 45 mils, which they're M5 25 mils, and they're M5 45 mils. So I'll show you there, it says it on the pack over there too. Well, can't really see on that camera. So I need couldn't be easy, could it? So we need these here. Let's have a look. Okay. So Hmm. 16 and 15. Okay, so they're 18 and 19. These are definitely 16 and 15. But the M545s, they're definitely the M545s. Okay. Unless they are. Maybe. Aha. Okay. So I've got to turn this on its side. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't destroy too much. I've got to do it from the bottom. So 15 is that piece there. Okay, because it's got 2 holes in the side. It needs to go that way. And let's start from here. 1 in there, 1 in there. Okay. Now I'm assuming because they're hex, yep, here we go. There's a little baggie there. So we've got the so we'll screw that in. Yeah, for when I'm not talking, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put music in this. And you've probably already heard it because I'm not good at the thinking and talking at the same time. Definitely one of the characteristics that I lack is being able to entertain on my feet. Not a strong point of mine. Hence why I'm doing this on the Beardicus channel. So there's those. Now this one needs to go on this side. And if I do it like that, 2 there. Okay, so I've got one bolt in, screw bolt. I guess they're referred to as bolts. So if I have a look on this side now, twist it until I feel it grab. There we go. So I'm tightening these. So these are going underneath the base of the unit, which there we go. That side's tightened. Now the other side. So yeah, it goes screws into the base. So that's where the slots go. So there's 2. Okay, sturdy. There's no movement there, which is great. And yep, very, very, very sturdy. Okay, that's great. So we've got 2 on this side, 2 on this side. This appears to be the front of the unit. This is the back of the unit. I think. So step number 2, we need to put on this one here, and then the power supply. So this is the control unit, and I need 2 of the M5/8 screws. So I like how they've labeled everything here. You can see, hopefully they're M5/8, and I'll show you there as well, M5/8. So I'll take out 2 of these guys. Luckily I've got a fairly large table here to work on. So there's one. Now it looks like these are a different sized Allen key. Alright, so my main filming camera is limited in time for when it can film, so it's already gone over the 12 minutes. So I mustn't be working fast enough. So I will keep screwing this one in. Okay, so that's the control unit done. Next is the power supply, which is this one here. Power supply. It's already set on the side here to 230 volt, 115 volt if you're not in Australia or a country that supports 230 volt. So on my instructions here, we need power to be facing out like that. And there we go. So in order to attach the power supply, we need 2 of the M420s. So that's M418. There's M420 there. There we go, M420s. So just 2. Need to line up the holes. Okay, line up the bottom hole. There we go, I can feel it grabbing there. So I'm tightening. Apologies on this video being a little bit boring. Hopefully the music will bring the mood up a little bit. Fantastic. So that's the power supply hooked up. Next is don't understand that. Okay, there's a, no, it's not that piece. Let's have a look here. What piece is that? Piece number 9. There it is. I think that's the Z-axis limit switch. It's not, just so you know, it's not labeled number 9. It's just I was looking for the shape compared to, if I can pull it up here. So it shows there the look of it. That's what I was looking for. So let's have a look here. All right, so there's the limit switch. So it needs to go like, okay, so it feeds down through the slot by the looks of it. Let me have a look here. I might have to adjust the tightness of that top one. It didn't feel like it was gonna, there we go, that's better. Okay, so that just came out. Just gonna tighten that before I go any further so I can, yep. Okay, so that basically sits at the bottom there. I don't see it. I'll probably have to readjust that a little bit later, but for now it's in where it should be at least anyway. Yeah. All right, so step number 4, we need to install the rod, but we also need number 8, which is this one here. I think, yep, that looks about right. So that one, which is number 9, sorry, number 8, and M418. There we go. So there's 2 M418s there. I'm so glad they labeled these. That just makes things, or makes life a lot easier. So this is going to go on the back here, like that. Doesn't look like there's a lot of play there. And of course it's the only other size, or there's 2 more sizes of Allen keys. I'm guessing it's going to be the smallest one. Nope, second smallest one. Okay. All right, so that's 1. Next one. Okay, that's fairly tight there. Okay, so that's the stepper motor. Next, we'll put in the rod. And there we go. So I will tighten that. There's 2 there. Let's see what size. That is very tight, that very bottom one. So what I'll do is I'll use the shorter end. There we go. Let's tighten that bottom one first. Hopefully I didn't stuff it. I may have actually, because it was tight, whereas this top one wasn't, so we'll find out when we get to printing. I might have to adjust it slightly. There we go. So that's that one. All right, so that was step 4. Now we're on to step 5. So we need piece 18, piece number 6, which is this funky looking one. I'll show you there. That one there. And we need the nozzle. It looks like it. So I'll pull that. Just gonna empty it all out. All right, so I'm down to 2 cameras at the moment. The other one decided not to work. So this one, piece number 18. So if I have a look here, piece number 18 has, okay, so this one here is piece number 19, and it's got holes at the very top and the very bottom, whereas this one here has holes all over the place. So this is the one that we need, the ones with the holes all over the place. So what I've got to do is I've got to use M416 screws. So let's have a look here, M416, here we go. So I need 2 of those M416s with this one here. And let me just see how it attaches. All right, so that drawing is really confusing. So we've got the piece there like that. There's the extruder. That's how it's meant to go, like that. Okay. So all right, it looks like yeah, this one's really confusing. I don't see it going there. It's got to go that way, but I might have to no, it looks like it just goes straight over the top like that. And then there's a little cutout in the aluminium for where that goes, and then drop one of them into there. Just just going to take this off camera for a bit so I can, nope, too big. Actually, you can just see me tightening it there. No. Definitely a fiddly part to it. Just hand tightening those. Okay, now they're flush there, so what I'll do is I'll take it back, put it on there. Okay, that's one. And I'll just make sure they're gonna move this. Ugh. Damn, it's solid. Ugh. There we go. Move that out of the way just for a second, just so I've got more room. Alright, I think I just gotta definitely said M4. Unless it meant... Ah, okay. This is why you read the instructions, people. It says there that I've got to go in from the other side. Stuff that one up. Okay, let's unscrew it. That would be why it doesn't work, John. Well, that was just awesome. But I think that's one of the things with 3D printers, especially the DIY kits, is that no matter what, you are never going to get it right on the first time. Unless you're someone like Angus, who does this sort of stuff all the time. Probably knows every trick there is. Or Joel over at the 3D Printing Nerd. Both really cool guys. Fun fact, I lived in Wollongong, which is where Angus lives. He moved there from, well, originally he was in Perth, and then he moved to Sydney, and then from Sydney he went to Wollongong. So yeah, little bit of an interesting tidbit there for you guys. Oh. This one is hard to get in because it's behind this plate. I've pretty much got it there. The issue is yeah, like I said, it's a really tight spot. And it's not the easiest screw to get at. Oh, this is going to blow this video out so much. There, so I can see through there that that is where I want it to be. Let's see if I can... This one is a bugger. It's a pity they couldn't have had this one pre-connected, because it would have made life a lot easier. I'd be surprised to see if other YouTubers out there have had the same... Oh, you're kidding. I think I got it. Oh, I did too. Whew, half an hour later. Okay. I can feel that one grabbing too. Fantastic. Oh. Whew. Now, because of where it is, it's going to take a little bit to get these tight, and you do want them tight because when you're 3D printing, because of the vibration that the motors will cause, any screws that aren't tight are going to slowly loosen over time, and you'll probably notice your prints getting worse and worse. And that's one of the signs. So, little fun fact, if you're printing crap, then check your screws. Almost there. Scratching my bed at the same time. Okay, that one's pretty tight. This one, you can see there's barely any movement. I'll try and... One's still got some play. I'd rather have it... Ah, there we go. Just double check, because like I said, I don't want to have any failed prints. That's good. Okay. Whew. So step 5 is a killer. Watch out for that one. I've still got to install the piece here, which is this one here. Alright, which side does that go on to? That goes on to... I'm just trying to get this positioned how it should be. So it says... Ah, there. Okay. Makes sense. Oh, yep. Filament goes in there. Okay. So, hand tightened. Let's move on to step 6. Step 6 is we're going to need the triangle wheelie. We need 2 M416s, which I did open. M4 M416s. So there's those ones again. Oh, got it. Saved by the belly. Okay, so there's 2 left in there after that. We also need the, where's that piece? Looks like a 3-wheeler. It could be misrepresented. It's got the fan on it. Let's have a look here. There we go. This piece here. So it's already connected up to the base, but we need. So on this one here, looking at it from trying to figure out which side now. I think, okay, it's that side there. So looking at it from it like that, so looking down, you can see it needs to look like that. I need to place this one on here. Okay, so the wheel goes like that. And then these wheels attach there. Okay, so again with these do go on the outside, so I haven't stuffed that one up. All good. Okay. There it is. Okay, that one's tight there. This one here. It's tight there. I'll check this one here. That one's tight too. Okay, so that was it for that bit. Now we need this little one on which side? Needs to be on the opposite side. So here. Aha. All right, so let's get this one here. Doesn't say how far. Let's have a look here. So that does need to go towards this here. Okay, so that should be right. Let me tighten that. Tighten. Okay. We're good to go. Okay. All right, so that's good. All right, step number 8 is the pulley. Here we go. This one here. So All right, so have I put this on wrong? No, it looks right. Those pieces are up there. Yep, that's right. So I need to feed this around here. Like that. And okay, it's on the underneath here. All right, so let's pull. Okay. So threaded under there, threaded through here, threaded around here, right until we get to here, and then we need to put one there. And then one here. Now I'm guessing that if we can tighten them, that looks fairly good. Okay, so that's the belt attached. Yep, okay, that's good there. All right, so what I'm going to do is, I think I can attach this. So we want, here's the front of the unit. Here's the motor. There's that, the nozzle's there. So we want okay. Ooh. There we go. All right, so that's the that is now on there. Fantastic. Let's have a look. It does say to tighten these two here. They've already been pre-tightened, so I'm going to leave them. And this piece is the last one to go on top, just like that. And it requires 4 M525s, which are these ones here. So if I pull this one forward again, that's on there. There's the M525s. So I need 4 of them. So we'll put one there, one there. Just hand screwing them in right now. Doing the same here. Okay. All right. That one. And that one. So that's tight. It's tight, that's tight, and that's tight. Brilliant. Now there's 2 end caps. The end caps are there. So they simply clip in like that, just to take away that edge. And clip in like that. Oh, very nice. Nice little touch there. All right, so the next step is step 11. Okay, so this will be the filament holder by the looks of it. So that'll be this piece here and this piece here. This one's plastic, this one's steel or metal. So by the looks of it, you gotta pull that out. Okay, so it says I need, again, this is why you should read the instructions. It says that I need a M5-8. Okay, so they're the little fat ones there. So I need 2 of those. I need an M5 T-nut. Okay, there's M420, M525. There's an M4 T-nut. Let's have a look here. M416. Do they mean in... So these T-nuts, I believe, are the pieces here, M414P and M4 type nut, because it doesn't actually say here. Let me just, I'm double checking. So under fasteners, I can't see an M416 there. Oh, M414, sorry, 14. There's an 8, 20, 16, 18. Yep, so there's definitely not. This pack here is the M5 T-nut by the looks of it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to assume that. I think the instructions are wrong. So if I have a look here, it says M5 by 8 and an M5 T-nut. So let's open these ones up. And we'll have a look. Definitely fits. No, it doesn't. There's a bit too much space there, so let me just see. They fit in there, but the M5 definitely won't. Okay, so a little bit of an issue. Let me just see here. There we go. A little bit of an issue. It looks like the T-nuts they've included are for an M4 rather than an M5. And there's no mention of it in the instructions at all. So I'm just gonna move things around a little bit just to double check that I'm not lying. There's M416s. That's an M420. They're M525s. They're the M58s. But I definitely don't have T-nuts for the M58s. Okay, there's nothing there. So I'm just going up to the other side here. There's extra nozzles and that there. Not what we're after. Piece of sleeving, which we don't need. Throw those two in here. Just for now. We've got all the Allen screws. Allen key, sorry, not screws. Yeah, and I'll just lift the 3D printer up. Oh, hang on, found it, woohoo! They did not include it. Okay, so there we go. M5 T-nuts, sweet. Woohoo, can keep going. Ah, that's a relief. Okay, back to here, the M5s. So I'll just get the instructions and what's strange though is that we've already put on the end caps and we've already done all that in step 10. But here, that just goes like that. I'm guessing, let me see here. Okay, so it definitely fits in there. I'm just wondering how it's going to sit in there. Okay, I'm just tighten them. Apologies on the length of this video. It will be a little bit long, but it should hopefully be informative. So that does stay in there, but if I get is it this size? Yep. See, straight away that just fell. Okay, one. So I'm not. No, it's definitely not tighter up one end, so the slot is the same. Before I forget, let me put this in like instructed. Okay. Yeah, that is definitely not gonna. Hang on, why is it saying turn it around? So we've got that there. Let's turn this around. Is there any? So well, it can't mean like that. No. It's definitely got the picture there that looks like that. It should be like that. And that makes sense because there's the extruder, there's the filament holder, should be above it. Okay, so it is saying there that they need to be the other way, not that way. So I don't know how I'm gonna actually do that. How can I flip these around? I feel like I'm gonna have to take this one off right here. So what I'll do is I'm gonna do that because I don't actually see how I can do it without doing that. So I'll unscrew this, I'll take the end cap off, and then I'll slide it in. And with any luck, that should be the solution. It just seems weird that they don't mention putting this on before doing all this. Okay, so before doing that back, I'm going to tighten them in the orientation that we want them, which should roughly be that. All right, so when we okay, so that's secure on there now. Okay. That one's secure as well. I'll just make sure it's tight. Okay, there we go. So now let's screw these two back in. Hand screw it. It's because we don't have a lot of clearance there. Yeah, that's step 11. Definitely, I'll mention that in the full review video because it's something that is, well, I'm not quite sure how you're meant to fit something in sideways. If someone's got an idea, especially at this point in the video, if you watched, thank you so much for watching all this way. But yeah, if anyone's got an idea as to why that may have just not worked at all, and maybe there was something I was missing, which is quite possible, then let me know, yeah, down in the comments below, because I would really like to hear it. All right, so now I'm just going to take a sip of coffee. Now we've got step 12, which is all the cabling. So let's have a look here. There's a fair bit. This is the Z-axis down here, and this one here is the Z-axis. So it's a bit of a tight one, but that's good because it means that you don't have loose cables hanging around. Okay, so there's that one. Now, this looks like power. I'm not sure where to though. I would say, well, let's have a look. This one here. So, just down here we've got, oh, that fits in really nicely there. Wow, that's so much better. One of the first 3D printers DIY kits that I got, yeah, you had to manually wire all this and it wasn't that safe. So yeah, that's definitely a safer option. All right, so we've got the X, E, and X. So they'll be up here. And there's one there as well. X. Okay. So I'm going to fold this so I can read it properly. Okay. So the Z I've done the power. That's fine. There's another Z behind here. Let's have a look. This little one here. This is the limiter. Let me push this over here. This down here, there's a little tiny one, is the limiter switch, actually. Let me see if I can... This will be putting everything off. Okay. So right here, this is the limiter switch. Okay. So I haven't fully tightened that yet, but we'll have to work on the height of that one. It could just be like that. I would say, yeah, I would say I might just tighten that now. There we go, that's not moving anywhere. Okay, so there's that one. I'm just worried about this one here because it's going to have to go like that. Actually, like that. I'll figure that out in a second anyway. I just don't like how this is all floating around, but it's probably better off being like that. Yeah, I'll leave it like that for now. All right, so we've got a big colourful cable. What's the colourful cable for? I would say it's probably for the control unit, which I'll move around here again. So, let's have a look. EXP3. Doesn't say, but so it's saying this very end one here. I don't know if there's a difference or not, but I'll leave it at that for the moment. Okay, so what else have we got? We've got the ones there. Let's flip them around again. Okay, so we've got this group of cables here, which I'm assuming will be for this one here and there. So this one is the X-axis, extruder, I guess, and X-axis. So X, so this one here will drive the, will it? Yeah, this one here, because it's got the wheels on there, will drive the Z-axis. So I'll look for the Z. It doesn't. Okay, so E is the extruder, which is this one here. So that's a, let me flip it around here again. Maybe it means this one here. Yeah, that one fits. This one here will be the X, which is right. Unless they want it, they do, they want it that way. Okay. It's that one. Now this little one here, it's a little 3-pin. Oop. Ah, fell. Okay, so we've got That's there, that's there. There was a limiter switch here somewhere, I'm guessing. Yep, there. Okay, so that one goes into there. It's a tight little fit. Okay, there we go. I might just use this to push it into the port properly. Yep. Bigger fingers can't get in there. Damn you! Okay, that looks good. All right, and I think that is all of the cabling done. Oh, I think we are actually done. Wow. Not bad. All right, so let's turn this around. Okay. USB port, SD card. Do I trust that it's all working? Just lost a light. Awesome, so skipped a little bit there at the end. I didn't realize the top camera had crapped out on me. Full card, so any good. Anyway, that was the complete build for the Creality Ender 3 3D printer. I did come into a couple of problems along the way, like you saw, especially if you watch the video the whole way through, and a huge thank you for doing that. It will really help for this little channel to grow as well. I've already put the removable pad on there. It looks like, yeah, that will be a really, really nice addition. It's not magnetic. It still needs the little bulldog clips. So that's something that I have to deal with. The only thing that I'm worried about a little bit is it's just a little bit jumpy in the bed. It could be nothing. It might be something, but I'm going to fire that up later on today probably, or maybe in the next couple of days, and just do a couple of test prints, see how it goes. Yeah, but I want to make sure that, yeah, everything is completely operational with it before actually doing the review. So yeah, if you want to check out the review, check out the main channel, TechWizTime. There I'll put up a review talking about the little issues that I had. You'll probably see them here anyway. And I'll also show off some test printing and so forth. So yeah, anyway, if you got this far in the video, again, thanks very much. It's going to really help this channel to grow. And yeah, thanks. See you guys.